I hate Mondays. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's about 9:15 Sunday evening, and I'm just down here in the basement straightening up the boxes. This is the first time I've even turned the camera on all day long. I was out in the garage today taking all of these small appliances and putting them together. That way I can try to organize the inventory, and I'm going to be working on the clothing next. But it looks like the box situation is getting a whole lot better. We threw a lot of boxes away a while back because they had all gotten moldy, but these are boxes that I've collected over the past couple of months, and we seem to be doing pretty good. And that entire container is filled with newspaper. I need to try to straighten some of this out a little bit. I might have to end up breaking them down at some point, but right now we're okay. So it's kind of been an interesting weekend. As you guys can probably see, there's a space there with no blue. So for the entire day of Saturday, I got 0 sales. It's probably been about 2 or 3 months since I had a day where I had 0 sales, but it's been my experience that there's only one thing you can really do about slow sales, and that's to continue listing and listing and listing. I mean, what else are you going to do? Yes, hello eBay. Yeah, hey, this is the Retro Junkie. I just noticed my sales have been a little bit slow. Is there a little something you guys can do for me? Can you help me out, friend? If only the world was that simple. I would say that yesterday was a definite improvement. We got up to 236.10, and we've got 12 items that are going out today. So the first thing we've got going out is this vintage set of 4 Nesquik drinking cups. I was hoping to get more money for these, but they just weren't selling, so I ended up taking the best offer of $11.25 with free shipping. And then I sold this vintage Black & Decker can opener, and this sold for $19 plus the buyer paid $8.25 shipping. And then we sold this Yes Vinyl LP. This sold for $6.30 plus $3.33 shipping. And if you guys remember from last week, I picked up this battery operated candle, and it sold for $18.44 free shipping. Since I had a day with no sales, that sort of prompted me to start a promotion. So I was having a 10% sale in my store, and I accidentally put that on 10% off after I just listed it. I really didn't mean to do that because it's a hot Christmas item, but it's all good anyway. I only paid $1 for it, so there's definitely profit. And then the next item that sold was this little Hot Wheels truck. I'm not sure where I got this from. Probably got it for free, or it came in a bag of cars. It didn't sell for very much. It only sold for $7.20 with free shipping. And these are those turntable replacement parts for that Sunbeam mixer. I think this may be the last part to that mixer, but they sold for $10 plus $5 shipping. And then we had this Amore hair straightener. I thought this would be a better item. This has been listed since about March, and I took a best offer on it for $9 plus $7.75 priority shipping. And this is one of Greg's items. It's a vintage Harley-Davidson keychain with very vintage Harley-Davidson broken pin. As you guys can see, it's missing one of its posts. But fortunately, an international buyer thought it was cool. So we sold that for $19.95 plus $3.95 shipping, and it's going to some international country. And then we sold this Jack's Pacific plug-and-play video game. I picked this up at one of the few garage sales I went to this past October. I bought a bunch of stuff for $60. I think I've talked about that in the past. I did okay. A lot of video game stuff. I ended up selling this guy for $22.95 with free shipping, and it's going to Massachusetts, which is right around the corner. So the shipping's only going to be about $7 or $8 on this. And then we got this Aircast pneumatic armband. Picked that up at the local Salvation Army around here, and it sold on sale for $13.45 with free shipping. Then I sold this copy of Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii, and it sold for $18 with free shipping. No manual. It took a while to sell, I think, because there was no manual, but I guess the price was good enough for them to buy. And then probably the best sale of the weekend was this vintage Black & Decker Gizmo can opener. It's rechargeable. I think it's from either the 80s or 90s. As you guys can see, it's all pretty much sealed inside the package. I picked that up at the Nashua, New Hampshire Savers for $3.99, minus discount, of course. I actually had higher expectations for it. I thought I was going to be able to sell it for closer to $100, but I actually sold it as parts because it has a rechargeable battery in it. I wasn't able to guarantee that it would still work, but that's no different than every other one listed on eBay. If they come from the 80s or 90s, it doesn't matter if they buy it from me or Joe or Sal. There is always a possibility that the battery doesn't work if it's that old. But anyway, I had it marked down to 50 plus shipping and somebody bought it. So that's all that sold this weekend. I'm going to get these items packed up and ready to go because I have a lot of work to do today. So I just sold this pack of 2 Do You Remember vintage matching card games, and they basically just have little pictures of things on them, and they're from the 70s or 80s probably. And there's 2 of them. And the buyer paid $18 plus shipping. I had them on sale. And this is one of those times when one of those shoebox priority boxes is going to come in handy, because they'll basically just fit right in there. You just got to put some newspaper and stuff in there. Yeah, those sat around for quite a while. Those have been listed since like June 30th. That's one thing about eBay, guys. If you're going to be a full-time reseller and have a lot of items listed, just know that a lot of your stuff is going to sit for a long time. Alright, so we've got Richard's box ready to go. 13 items going out. Hopefully he'll be here in a while and pick these bad boys up. I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but the USPS has not been on top of their game. They have been very slow to deliver packages. In fact, I have some items that went out on the 2nd or 3rd and have still not had a scan yet. So just be aware, guys, it's taking a long time for the post office to deliver. Hey, what's happening, friends? How are you all doing this evening? It's Monday night, 9:21 p.m., and it's 31 degrees outside, so it's very cold. So after I got those packages sent off today, I did not do a thing. Although I have been straightening up a little bit around here, picking stuff up, trying to get more organized, which to me is kind of important anyway. I'm kind of at the point where I really want to tackle these death piles. I haven't been to Savers in about 3 months, and I am still going to the thrift store locally, but being home every night is a big help because it allows me to list. And I kind of feel like my time is being wasted if I'm not listing something. You know, a lot of times I just don't even like listing stuff because I feel like it's never going to sell, or it's going to sell for much lower than I really want it to sell for. You know, it might take like 16 months to sell, or a year and a half, or 2 years. So you start kind of feeling a bit defeated. But I know it's very important to list because you can't sell anything if it's not up there on eBay. I guess I just wish I found better stuff more often. Lately I've been finding a lot of household items that I'm really not all that excited about. But it feels like that's just what's available out here in this area. So you gotta just take what you can get, I guess. Also, I think my ADD is kicking in pretty hard tonight. I'm just having a difficult time trying to stay focused. I did have some junk food today, which probably isn't helping. That's an entirely different topic that I hate to bring up, but at some point I probably will. Guys, we have to get this stuff listed somehow. We've got a whole lot of Josh's chaos over here. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this. Let me try to zoom in a little bit. That area over there was completely piled up with stuff, and I've been straightening it out, and there's a lot more to go, but I have a lot of things on the shirt stand over there, and I have to do something with all these clothes, all these pants, guys. Those are just all pants, and it's a lot. This is all stuff that I was supposed to be photographing today. That magic bullet. I've got to figure out how to work this water pick. I have to look into this needlepoint set because it is actually used. I found that this item was selling on eBay for about 22 bucks, and I thought it was new because it looks like everything's there. But when I got home, I noticed there was writing on these cards inside. So I dare say I don't think that item is new at all. But at any rate, we have to get it listed somehow. So, used or new, it's got to be listed. I've got $2 or $3 into it, which means I'm in the red, and I don't like being in the red, guys. I want to be in the black. And then I have to look into this shaver that I paid $5 for. I really need to test this and get it up there. And I've also got a bunch of items that need to be on the old shooting table. I don't know, guys. I might have to reconsider going to the thrift shop Wednesday, but I don't want to stay home unless I really can get some stuff listed. Otherwise, I might as well be at the thrift shop. Although I will tell you guys, I'm not completely impressed with the thrifting up here. I mean, it's okay, but they don't have the Savers bags, which I like to buy. They don't have those $2.99 good items all over the place like Savers has, and the things are just very expensive. And the quality isn't always that great, but you do find some nuggets. You definitely find some nuggets. You guys can attest. So guys, I've got a good clean shooting table here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing a little bit of photography, and I'll catch you guys shortly. Hey guys, so it's midnight, 34 degrees outside, and I just finished up with the product photography. I did all of those items that I had out except for the water pick and the magic bullet. I had to do some measurements for this coffee carafe, and I need to test that Mikasa coffee warmer. I don't think I want to list any of this stuff tonight, but since I have the photos, I can do it all tomorrow, and it'll be a breeze. And after we list this stuff tomorrow, we can find a brand new adventure to get into. So I think I'm going to shoot out of here, guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Guys, if you have any questions, please leave them below in the comment section. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did. Talk to you guys tomorrow.